All right, this here is the 200 acre wood. And now this is the pile I was talking about that was back in the back. There's 3 full cords of wood right around it that I hand split that day that I've talked about. He's also the man that I bought my Dodge truck from. So what this is just lots of mixed together footage over the last few years. I have a lot of it saved on Google Photos, and it's in no particular order either. And so it's kind of all just mixed in here. But I think that right there, I said before that's my first year, but when I was looking, I think that's actually my second year right there in Firewood. I think that's my second winter. As you can see there, what I'm using is the Fiskars. I think this right here is right at the beginning of 2020, if I'm not mistaken. So my second year, if I'm right on that. But as you can see, lots of those benches and stuff, that's what the wood that I got from the tree services and things like that. Or if I seen wood out, somewhere, like here at this cattle farm right here, me and Carter's in the back of the Ford. And I really wish I had some of the footage from my old YouTube channel, because I had a YouTube channel just for about a month or so. But I had some really good footage of that cattle farm right there. Me and Carter out there splitting cherry and locust wood. If anybody knows how to recover those videos, there may not even be a way, but if anybody knows how to, please let me know. But as you can see there, I just built those rails on that trailer with some old fence planks, and there's some deliveries that I did. This doghouse here, that's a free privacy fence that I got from somebody. I built that doghouse out of that. Built that bench out of some wood, that one as well for my children. And now this is at our old home right there, that wood there. There's my first trailer that I bought, 5x10 utility trailer. There's my second one that I bought. That one was 14 foot long by 6 feet wide. I got that one custom made. Couple little benches or little chairs that I made for them. Now there's me and my brother at the cattle farm. He was back there and I was laughing because I was shaking him all over the place. We had an engine, I think, for the Dodge back there in the back, and then I was driving the old Ford truck at that time. I loved that truck. I gave, I think, $200 and another truck for that truck. Another truck that I gave, I think, $200 for. So altogether around $400. Here's just kind of riding around out in the snow. This is probably on my way to do a delivery here. Haven't got a lot of snow footage on here though. Last year we got some snow. I just didn't really get a lot of footage of that. Some more deliveries that I've done. I think that one there's in Winchester. I actually just delivered to him this year, not that long ago. I built that little swing, or that big swing, out of a log that I got. Some maple there. There's around a full cord on a 5x10 utility trailer being pulled by my Saturn View back there, that little Saturn View. That's what I started out with. I remember that delivery. That was a guy had a little cabin kind of for it. I hit that rabbit with a weed eater. I felt so bad about it. Little baby rabbit. I brought it home and tried to nurse it back to health, and it didn't make it. But as you can see, the 200 acre woods, that one spot right there was, wow, I mean, for quite a while, I just pulled up to that spot, and you've seen me at that spot many times, but you've never seen it like that. You've never, because at that time I didn't have a YouTube channel really, so my little nephew Jasper went with us there. It's out in the 200 acre woods. Looks like it's around summer there, probably. It looks like it's still very green, so probably around summertime, maybe getting close to fall. That's been, I think, a couple years ago or so, before my YouTube channel for sure. Okay, there's the rails that I built on my truck. There's the old splitter I used to have that Troy built that I had for about a week. There's a brick oven pizza place I delivered to right there. The cattle farm again. Actually, I think that was one of my old videos right there. I sold that saw right there. I love that old saw to Daniel, the guy that I got the McCullough from, and now the Lombard and the Johnson Red. So through that saw right there, Daniel bought it from me on the marketplace, and that's how me and him met, and we've been talking ever since and trading and stuff, That's how I got the Lombard, my McCullough 1010, and then the Johnson Red as well. There's a table I built out of, I think that was hackberry. there's at our old place again, just some stacks of wood. I would stack, my first year I did stack it quite a bit because I got it from tree services and stuff. But after that, I just kind of started getting it as I went. Splitting it as I needed it, I mean. Look at the thorns on that. When I see those big thorns, it reminds me of the crown they put on Jesus. Big in it. Here, me and Carter are at the creek, and that's where I got a lot of that cherry wood from. We were just looking at how big that tree there was at the base. Big around it was at the base. There's some around here much bigger than that one. But I really like cattle farm and stuff like that. So that you all have seen me on that cattle farm. That's where I've done some down the middles and at that creek there. Look at that date on that book there, 2020, 2021. So that was from my old YouTube channel. That's what that was. This video as well. Look at my cameraman skills here. Carter wasn't with me. Look at how horrible the cameraman skills were here. I had no tripod or nothing. I was trying to find something to set my phone up on and if you've ever recorded these videos and you've tried to do it without a tripod with a phone, you know it's very hard to do. It's very hard to do. Tripods are very helpful. But I tell you one thing, I go through tripods pretty quick. Firewood is, I don't know how many pieces of firewood I've sent flying into a tripod and broke them over time, you know. But as you can see here, yeah, the camera skills are pretty bad. That's why I left it in. I just thought it was kind of interesting seeing that. Because that was, I think, the beginning of 2020 right there, that footage. Looks like this may be another delivery here. I'm guessing that was in that old Ford truck as well, from the looks of it. I don't know if I'm in my Dodge or the Ford there. That F-150, the 1996 F-150 I had. It was a great firewood truck, it really was. It just leaked oil really bad, and that's how I ended up blowing it up when I got it stuck in a field at the cattle farm doing firewood. I got it stuck, and whenever we were trying to get it out, I wasn't thinking about the oil at all. We were just, you know, my brother was sitting there pushing the gas, trying to get it out. We had another truck trying to pull it, and I didn't check the oil. I ended up locking up the engine. It was my fault entirely. Looks like there I'm pulling my van. There's another van I bought with the Dodge. The Dodge pulled good especially for the size of the engine that it had. There's another delivery. We went to the zoo there. That was a random clip. At the creek there, it looks like. There's a decent sized load. And there's when I first built the rails, I think, before I even painted them. Trailer. There's the two mowers. Yeah, as I said, these are in no particular order. I just got them off of my Google Photos account and saved them to my phone and decided to make a video with them. Some good memories looking at these, you know. That old Ford truck's a good memory. Those trailers. That fire pit, my uncle gave me that. I remember that. The cattle farm there, me and Carter. There we are going to Ohio, it looks like. It may have been when we went and bought that Timberwolf, Echo Timberwolf. I went all the way to Ohio to get it because it was a good deal on it. Great saw too, Echo Timberwolf. I built that little playset for them out of fence planks. There's one of my old thumbnails right there on one of my old YouTube videos. See, the videos I had deleted, but the thumbnails got saved. The thumbnails got saved in my Google Photos. There's another one on here somewhere. I hate that. I wish there was a way to get that footage back because it was some great footage of hand splitting and some beautiful scenery. And I just really enjoy sharing that stuff. There's our old place again. There's my dad's Dodge Dakota. I talked him into buying that. There's mine before I bought it. That Dodge Dakota that Dad bought it had the same engine as my Dodge. Though it was a mid-sized truck, you know, is what it's considered. Mine was a full-size truck. His had the same engine, a 4.7. So it had a lot of power, and Dad was staying with me at the time. There's a house, that huge house right there. That was a heart specialist that I mowed for. I mowed 10 acres for that man. And it just wasn't worth it after a while to pay. But yeah, I mean, I think they said the house had 40-some rooms. But yeah, these are just some old clips of through the years now. This is, as I said, coming to the end of year 5 and the end of my business, really. But I appreciate you watching. It's about to come to an end here. Be safe and God bless.